Thank you for having me. I would like to take a brief moment to share with you my experience that I had with Homefront Cares. About a month ago, I fell behind on my utility bill and my... and Sarah, she was sick. My case manager from Operation TBI Freedom, Tim Patrick's over there, he informed me about the Homefront Cares, and shortly after submitting my application to receive assistance for my utility bill, which I wasn't able to pay, I was notified not only did I get approved for payment for my utility bill, but also they paid 1 month's rent of it for me, which really, set me back on the straight and narrow, got me, caught up on everything, and thank you.
The Homefront Cares happening. Now I've got a little thing I'm supposed to read here, but a lot of people don't understand that the Homefront Cares has only one mission, and that's to pay off the bills of someone who is really in the hurt locker. They're in extremis. I may read some of the things that you've got there about a little over 300, almost 400 people who've been helped. That's almost 500 children. That's $1,200 per person in the last couple of years that needs to be paid. That's $450,000 a year that has been given out by this organization. I think that comes to me. And please understand, as the former director told me, this is not money we give to individuals, it's money that's given to the vendors to whom they owe money. The people who founded this organization did not want to give a loan, another loan on top of a loan on top of a loan. So thank you for making it happen. The other thing that's not on the script I need to tell you is when we get response back from folks like the individual you heard here, 5% of those tell us that we're considering taking their own life. So I think we've prevented homelessness. We may have saved a life. We've helped children. We've kept families together. As the former chancellor at Colorado Tech here here with the campus in Denver, I know that we kept people in school because of the Homefront Cares, and I'm grateful to the organization to do that. So
that is, why the hell would you do this? But to understand the why, you got to understand who I am, and I've been this way. I'm a lot of things. So I put my professional headshot that Shell made me get a few years back up there, just so you can all see what I donated to Locks of Love. I really, really liked it. That middle photograph, almost everyone in there is a blood relative, and I'm talking about a brother or sister. I am one of 8 children. I'm the oldest girl, and I'm the second oldest overall. That doesn't mean I'm nurturing, that means I'm bossy. Obviously, I'm a soldier, that's why I'm here tonight, but I'm something else. I'm also a military spouse. And we've talked about that this evening. We've talked about that. We all understand that the huge role that military spouses play. And I can honestly say that being a military spouse is the hardest of any of the jobs I have. Whether I talk about being a reservist, when I was an active duty soldier, competitive athlete, even as a Shell employee, being the support system is hard. So for all you spouses out there, I think we need to give you a round of applause. Looked at me in front of the children and said, you have to do this. It's really important. I said, I'm old. There's thousands of young, strong, amazing women in the Army that are supposed to do this. And he asked me, he said, well, what if you don't? And nobody graduates? Could you live with yourself? Just like I said in the video, my mom always says, never say I could have, I should have, or I would have. So Alan throws that at me. I'm like, yeah, but 37 reservist, individual military augmentee, I own 1 set of ACUs. I never wear them. I have the same blues that I got issued in 99, 2000. I'm not about to go try to be the first woman anything. And he goes, baby, but you were made for this. The reason why that is an issue is that first quote has been in my signature block for the last 2 years. A ship is safest at the shore, but that's not what it's built for. To be successful, we have to go out there and reach beyond our goals. Be the man in the arena. You can't say jack about your battalion commander in 2002. You can't say jack about not getting an engineer company command if you don't throw your hat into the ring. Of course he was right. He's always right. So I did what every good red-blooded American does today when they have a big decision to make. I took it to Facebook. So I told the story today when I was talking to someone, but I haven't told the story before, so I'm going to try to tell it with a few less red eyeballs than I had this afternoon. But I got told multiple times, whether it was applying to West Point or wanting to be a combat engineer or even wanting to go to Ranger School, you're a girl. People have told me a lot when I'm in a weightlifting competition, but you're a girl. Never really bothered me. I got interviewed once in Iraq, and the reporter said, "How does it feel to be a woman in Iraq?" Of course, I was really snarky at the time. Again, I'm still a lieutenant. And I looked at him, I'm like, I don't have anything to compare it to. Never been a man in Iraq. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about teamwork. But what I really learned is that deep down inside, we all have something we really want. And I don't care what that seed is or where it came from, but you gotta do something with it. You can't just let it come home with you and live with you and grind on you. And you have to build a team around you that's willing to admit that, I'm sorry, I was wrong. And the funny thing about that team is that team looks nothing like you think it does. So find your friends, find your strength, get that never quit attitude. Maybe not for the reasons you planned, maybe not for the things you thought you were going to do, but go ahead and delete the adjective and build a team based on who's the most competent and the best person to be in your left and your right, the best person to be your assistant gunner, the guy who laid down that poncho for you, even though it makes no sense. So I want to leave you tonight with one major theme. Delete the adjective. Make a strong team from the people you know will support you. And beat Navy.